Well, hello again. Howie Marland here for Addiction Got a Minute, and I'm in Vancouver doing a training with Patty Pike, where in a few minutes there will be a room full of people who work in the industry, whether they run facilities or are interventionists. It's a fascinating experience to be working with people as they learn and get oriented to the different terms and situations involved in the process. It's not easy to do, and a lot of times it's downright frightening and frustrating, but the end results are truly beneficial for the folks you work with and for you. So if you have any questions, do feel free to call us, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Till next time.
Wikipedia says it well. An intervention is an orchestrated attempt by one or many people, usually family and friends, to get someone to seek professional help with an addiction or some kind of traumatic event or crisis or other serious problem. The term intervention is generally used when the traumatic event involves addiction to drugs or other items. Intervention can also refer to the act of using a similar technique within a therapy session. Interventions have been used to address serious personal problems, including alcoholism, compulsive gambling, drug abuse, compulsive eating and other eating disorders, self-harm, and being the victim of abuse. Today we're introducing a training program called Intervention Training and Skills 101. This is a 6-module comprehensive practical intervention training skills course that can start you on a professional path to becoming a certified interventionist. Offering up to 21 continuing education credit hours, Intervention Training Skills 101 is approved by qualifying institutions such as the Pennsylvania Certification Board, the Canadian Addiction Counselors Certification Federation, and the California Consortium of Addiction Programs and Professionals, and follows the strict ethical standards of AIS, the Association for Intervention Specialists. The program is provided through the efforts of Patricia Pike, CEO of Can-Am Interventions.
Can-Am Interventions has been around since 2011. After working in the addiction and mental health field for over 17 years, both in Canada and the United States, I've seen such a great need for families calling me and wanting my help to get their loved one into treatment. It's been almost 10 years now that I started Can-Am Interventions.
Is an approved education provider through these governing boards and has, for over 2 decades, worked throughout North America in treatment of addictions and mental health concerns. And with the help of a team of experienced and certified interventionists who, throughout the training program, help impart each issue with clarity, patience, understanding, and with humor and engagement. Help participants retain the material covered throughout the experience, role plays, and mock engagements. Once registered, you'll receive links for an extensive manual and PowerPoint presentations outlining each of the 6 modules covered throughout the class. In them, we focus on various intervention systems and review new and innovative approaches, addiction and behavioral health issues, case management, ethics, and laws pertaining to these endeavors, and provide outlines for role play and marked classes that have proven to be just as enriching as they are educational.
That are doing interventions and, helping a lot of people.
We talk about kind of the invitational model and the surprise model. I've never loved the word surprise model, but I haven't come up with one better. But there's others in the industry that they don't talk a lot about their model. They talk about other people's models and kind of down them, just to let you know. I hear the word ambush a lot. In 20-something years of interventions, I traveled 250 days a year. I never ambushed anyone. We never made it to where, they weren't open to the door. And we just want to talk. And if you want to hear it, if you don't, we're not here to hold you. At all.
Modules of this program are geared towards expanding the scope of understanding of the principles and issues germane to the intervention process and can be valuable to facility staff in the healthcare arena, from management and those on the front lines, as they are to aspiring interventionists for their own private practice.
And, to really put that as a priority, because it's so easy to sit in your pajamas, right, and be on the phone all day
we're a minimum of 90 days. The average length of stay is 6 months to a year. That's like questions already?
I do, but you're gonna get to them.
Oh, okay. So so all of our clients, we basically view treatment.
In this
that
program,
most
we
women
cover
come to us
detailed
have
steps
to say
and
that.
concerns for both the intervention process and, just as importantly, if not more so, aftercare and case management systems.
Another family member that may do
The training information found in Intervention Training and Skills 101 are designed for anyone dealing with addictions, including therapists, admissions counselors, discharge planners, primary in-house treatment clinicians, detox support staff, treatment addiction counselors, sober living support workers, intensive outpatient treatment providers, recovery and sobriety coaches, nurses, physicians, business development personnel, and others involved in the field of substance engagement or treatment. To keep everyone on their toes, there are quiz reviews at the end of each module, and with the successful completion of a final review, participants are provided with a certificate of achievement with the earned
The
CEUs.
interventionist oversees all of that, but
Our goal is to educate and equip attendees with tools and information so as to give them a proper orientation and clear understanding of the nature of what it means to be a professional interventionist working at the highest ethical and principled standards with clients and families with a tight focus on their care and case management.
I don't want to put anyone down for it.
As the program progresses, we will cover topics and issues discussed by those such as John Balby, Peter Levine, Gabor Mate, keeping in alignment with the principles outlined by the National Institute on Drug Abuse, and then speak to the origins of the intervention process through the vision of Vernon Johnson, and then review philosophies of current popular intervention practices, including invitational and other concepts.
Sometimes we get
The Pennsylvania Certification Board requires supervision on the 4 domains of interventions to become a Certified Intervention Professional, or CIP, as well as requiring a minimum of 21 CEUs on intervention training and skills.
And we also consider referrals from other facilities. And I know we're not for everybody. I've visited people 2 years later. They think of us, or I have the perfect client for you. They haven't forgotten about us, and that's why I know it's like I don't expect people to immediately have any clients for us, but I know that who knows, through another colleague or someone comes to them, they'll be like, I have this case, and they'll call and make, I have a perfect client for you, just based on what we provide, and the cost, all of it. And so, it could be a year, it could be 2 years later. So I'm really surprised and shocked.
We cover each of these 4 domains as an outline for the tenor and scope of this training: pre-intervention, intervention, post-intervention, with professional and ethical responsibilities being focused on throughout. We cover the role of the CIP, or Certified Intervention Professional, discuss the requirements and educational necessities in detail, review how supervision can be secured, and the necessary qualifications of a supervision provider. The nature of working in this industry has changed dramatically over the past few years. Institutions such as AIS are ensuring that there are recognized qualifications for those upholding principled and ethically sound practices for both the person of concern and their families, as well as the institutions and facilities who provide effective treatment, helping the public feel comfortable with such help as we move towards employing those with recognized degrees, certifications, trainings, and supervision.
It starts with the basics, doesn't it? These guys, they haven't been sleeping, they haven't been eating.
Can-Am Intervention's mission is to enrich, inspire, and educate healthcare professionals in treatment communities, raising the bar of quality professionals, addressing those struggling with addiction and complex mental health challenges. With this program offering, Intervention Training and Skills 101, we trust you will agree we are on the right path.
It was phenomenal. This is the second time that I've taken this, and I just learned more and more. I was really appreciative of the diversity, the structure, and I come away with more confidence, and I'm going to do this.
Awesome. The training was amazing because I really got to connect with people, both in Canada and some of the people from the States as well.
I thought it was fantastic. It was educational, motivational, and entertaining, and kept everybody's interest and has been very useful to everybody, I'm sure.
Oh, I think that training was amazing, and it was really nice meeting everybody and getting to network with everyone and learning about the different modalities available in the States to us here in Canada. And I'm just really, really excited and interested to move forward in this career path.
Oh, it was awesome. It was a really good training program. It was the second one we've attended, Patty sessions. And what made this one, I think, so much better was having the participation of so many treatment facilities that had a chance to introduce themselves to us and profile their facilities. We got a much better idea of what they're all about and their different approaches to treatment, which was really helpful. Also, just the venue was so much.
So one of the things that I found really interesting in the conference was the combination modality for successful interventions, drawing from various different sources to find what is right for the family, right for the individual. That's been very inspiring and enlightening. I've enjoyed the creativity of that, and am looking forward to putting it in practice.
I thought it was wonderful. I thought the facilitators, Patty, Howie, Adam, and Jenny, were extremely knowledgeable, compassionate, patient with everyone here, and we learned incredible skills that will definitely help us moving forward. I thought the experiential process was amazing, and there was a lot of knowledge and information that we absorbed over the last 3 days, so I couldn't recommend it enough.
This training was different because it's much more interactive, and it wasn't just personal stories. There was an actual format to follow, and there was actual things to learn rather than just story time from all the different interventionists.
It was interesting, busy, very professional, a lot of good insight.
The training was awesome. The training was excellent. Everybody was really good. Patty was spectacular. Yourself, Adam, Jenny. The only complaint that I would say that I had, and I brought it up to Patty, is I wish it went longer. I wish I could stay long. I wish it went for a week instead of just 3 days. I really do. It was very informative. A lot of knowledge in the room, and absolutely loved it. Well, I will come back. I will. 2 thumbs up, not just 1. 2 thumbs up. You're very welcome.
For more information about Can-Am Interventions and the services we can provide, please go to interventiontrainings.com or 1-800-638-1812 or canaminterventions.com.
Very nice, Jim. That's all right. You'll hear from me.